Nick and Garments, you joined through the link. You are welcome. Thank you for liking the live stream. Thank you. You're welcome. How are you doing? Thank you. Thank you, sis. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for liking the live stream. God bless you. Please give me a follow if you are not following me. Give me a follow and I will follow you back so we can grow together. Give me a follow. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Ola Wells, you are welcome, sis. How are you doing? It's been a while. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. Oh. How's the weather at your end? It's quite warm. Did it rain yesterday where you are? It rained actually yesterday till this morning, and I enjoyed my sleep. You know, back home when it's raining, when we were growing up, when it's raining, what they will do, they will make us tea or Milo. We don't normally take chocolate drinks that time. Maybe it's called Bonvita. No, Milo wasn't available. We will drink Bonvita with bread, maybe with sometimes with stew. That's stew. Oh, basket tó jẹ́ pé wàá máa remember after eating it for the next 1 hour, you'll be having that taste in your palate. So whenever it rains like that, I always take my time to get up because I want to relax the body for this body to know that you need rest, okay? Thank you, Nix and Garments. Thank you for joining. Thank you for power tapping. God bless you. Okay, what do we have for this beautiful Tuesday? Our topic is the key to growth and being willing to learn, adapt, and improve. The key to growth, if you want to grow in life, you must be adaptable. You must be ready to learn. Learn, relearn, and unlearn, or learn, unlearn, and relearn. Okay? Funkies, you are welcome. Okay? So, if you want to grow your business, right? In our business, we empower people. We grow together, we elevate together so that our future can be better. And I said yesterday, future is now. Future is not what you are looking into the next 5 years, the next 2 years, the next 10 years. Your future starts today. So how your tomorrow or your future will be, it starts shaping from the steps you take daily. You have to take that steps seriously, not just, I wake up, I go to work, I do whatever. No. You must have structure. You must design a system that works for you. If you don't want to be laboring and working, and you're getting tired because you have not have a system or put a system in place. And so this afternoon, I want to encourage you. We are on a global platform. Even if you are working or running your business locally, but have the mindset of a global business owner. Connect with the global companies or other people in the other side or on the other side of the world. Connect with people. Thank you, Nick and Garments. So thank you for power tapping. God bless you. Okay? Your future starts today. When you look at the mirrors, I don't look at the mirror all the time. I don't use mirror most times. I'm telling you, you may not believe it. When I'm coming online, I will just use my phone, just put the lip gloss. But some days when I want to go out of it, I want to pepperette my face, right? I don't wear powder, but I will just put something on my lips, wear some eyebrows because my eyebrows is shaped. I shaped this for over 15 years now, and it still remains the same. I only just clip it small to remove the hair going. Okay? So you have to have a structure in place that can help you grow your business, because you cannot do everything by yourself. Gone are the days that you want to be the CEO, you want to be the chairman, you want to be the gatesman, you want to be the service girl, you want to be everything. No, you have to like um, give chance to people. Let other people come in to help you. Okay, Livingstone, you are welcome. How are you doing, ma'am? Okay, so let me start with this. Your business journey may be difficult, but your destination will thank you. Your business journey may be difficult. Why? Because you don't know everything at the same or at the start. You learn along as you go. You learn as you go. And at the end of the destination, your own self will thank you. That success that you will achieve, we do what? We thank you for, you know, tenacity, for consistency. You are not perfect. No, nobody is perfect. But as you keep on every day, it becomes easier for you. And it becomes easier for me as well. Hey, so success doesn't come from knowing everything. That is what I just said. It unfolds as you start, as you grow, as you day in, day out. Things will come. You will see, you if you have made mistake yesterday, you learn from it. You want to change and learn from it quickly. You don't spend so much time on that mistake asking question. No, find solution to that question. You stop asking, why is this happen? Why is that happen? Let me share this. I saw a video yesterday, and they demolished this person's restaurant, maybe a cafe or something in Nigeria. Do you know what happened? The guy, even though she was so sad, that is what is happening in Nigeria now. All these governments, if you go and build on government land, they will demolish it, you waste money. It's better to find out which one is government land before you go and invest money on a land that doesn't belong to you. Government land, even most lands in Lagos is occupied by the government. Why? Because they know that Lagos is thriving. And in the next 10, 20, 30 years, Lagos will be like, is it China? No, no, not China. Yes, will be like China. It will be an industrial state. I'm telling you, this my glasses, I don't know what I can do to it. I will just ignore it. Lagos will eventually be the hot city in the world. Even though we have 24 million now, by the time I said 10, 20, 30 years to come, we'll be like 150 million, if not close to 200 million in Lagos alone. Because we have youth, they are in their 20s, in their 30s. Those are the youths that are growing. And the mindsets, as people are growing with this digital world now, hey, they are working with speed. They are connecting with global world. Okay. So success doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from being willing to learn something new every day. Let me repeat that slowly. Success doesn't come from knowing everything. No, it comes from being willing to learn something new every day. In other words, you must learn new things. Even the Bible says, renew your mind every day, so that when you see a new opportunity, you will be able to grab it. You will be able to see, this is an opportunity. Let me grab it. Let me go for it. But for people who doesn't have that mindset, it doesn't matter to them. Nothing is, they will always complain. They will always condemn. Okay? So stay focused on your skills. Never stop growing. Stay focused on your skills. Never stop growing. And I also say that every little steps goes a long way. They always say a drop of water makes a mighty ocean. A drop of water makes a mighty ocean. It means that that knowledge, that skill that you have, if you keep developing it and learning and educating yourself, don't say because I'm a carpentry, right? And that is it. No, you have to learn what is going on, what is the new technique or technology they're using these days. I later on. Pork olive. Thank you for joining. Right? You have to have a global mindset. You have to be on point to know what is going on in the world. You know, before, if you want to plaster a wall, right, as a plasterer, if you want to plaster a wall, they will be using concrete, using shovel or whatever. Maybe, I don't know, maybe spatula or what do they call it? They will be doing it manually. But these days, do you know what they do? They use machine. Puru, 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 puru. They will use that machine. Puru, puru. The machine will do the job in less than 30 minutes. What they could do for 2 days in labor, under the sun, under the rain. No, they will not plaster under the rain, but they will stand under that scorching sun. But a machine is available now that you just need to invest in the machine. Invest in the machine and then you do it. A job that two people can do, one person can do it. That is why they said AI is taking your job. That is why they say AI is taking your job. There are some jobs AI cannot take. AI cannot cook. AI cannot go and do what you do inside the bedroom. It cannot do it for you. So there are some things AI cannot do. Oh my God. Oh. So the key to growth is being willing to learn, adapt, and grow. Is the key. The key of growth is you are willing to adapt. You are willing to change. You are willing to learn. You are willing to grow because the more you improve yourself, that means you can adapt. You are adaptable. For me, I am adaptable. I can adapt to any level of education. Even if I have to start from the scratch, I don't mind. I will do it to make sure that I understand it. And let me tell you, skill is very important. This, my mentor is here. This, my mentor, I saw one of his video, right? I'm not going to tell you what he does in case maybe he wouldn't like me to mention it, but I will say it anyhow, right? He's into properties. In fact, I am his mentee, and I'm proud to be his mentee to learn under his tutelage. I've invested money in property, if you don't know before, to learn, but I did not get anything out of it. All what they were showing us is theory, theory. They will show a video as if they are showing us movie. But this man is hands-on. If you want to give him a follow, please give him a follow. It's called Opeolu Ventures. If you want to know, even if you are living in Nigeria, America, any part of the world, you can invest in yourself. You can join his mentorship. My dear, I have learned a lot in the little time I started this mentorship. I have learned a lot. And if you cannot invest in yourself, you cannot grow. So the key to growth is making sure that you learn, you are willing to learn, you are teachable. You are someone that you don't think about your age and say, oh, why is it talking to me like that? Hey, I know. Why don't you start telling? If you don't want anybody to talk to you anyhow. I'm not saying that it's a rude guy or the people that they are my mentors or my coaches are rude. No, I'm not saying that. But there are some coaches that are very rude. They don't care who you are. And those people, you have to be mindful of them because, it doesn't show that they have courtesy. They don't have what it takes to mentor you or to coach you. Because eventually you too, you will become the kind of person they are. So I don't want such a person, but I have seen it. They talk rudely, they talk challengingly, they don't care. All right, we are talking about the key to growth of being is being willing to learn, to adapt, and to grow. Okay? So growth always comes from improving a little every day. Every day you are learning. You see me on social media every day. In fact, I am everywhere. If I turn here, I will see Opeolu Cole Ventures. If I turn here, I see my flyers. If I turn here, I say, am I the only one seeing it? People are looking, people are watching, people are seeing you. Okay, so I'm encouraging someone who is ready to change their life. I am in a community, as a digital marketer, affiliate marketer. I am running a business. I have my own personal business as well, by the way. And then eventually you will get to know. And like I always say, I don't put everything out there. Not that I don't want to, but I don't want to clog your mind with everything that I'm doing. So eventually you will see it unfolding bit by bit by bit by bit. Okay. So that is me. All right. And my name is Opeolu, by the way. I didn't introduce myself initially. If you are a first timer on this platform, please give me a follow and I will follow you back. Let us connect. Let us network together, learn from each other. And if you want to know more about my business, go into my bio, click that link, and it will take you to my website. You read it, you go through it. If you are interested, give me a shout, and I will we take it from there. Okay? So the most successful people aren't always the smarter or the smartest or the most talented. Let me tell you, people that you see that they are making it, many of them, they don't even have common education. Ordinary education, they don't have it. Why? Not because they don't want to educate themselves, but they didn't have the opportunity. But they have that burning desire that they want to make themselves better. They want to achieve something better in life. They want to stand at the top. They want to start afar. When you stand afar, look, I saw what do you call it? A Twitter about Otedola and Dangote. And Otedola wrote that I'm in Monaco with my best friend. Olówó ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ olówó, òtòṣì ń ṣọ̀rẹ́ olòṣì, òye námọ̀ ìlọ̀rẹ́ ti wá. If you remember that song, rich people connect with rich people. Positive connects with positivity. Negativity attracts negativity. So if you are someone that is willing to learn, let me tell you, heaven will open for you. Because that is your burning desire. You want to be great in life. That is your wish, that you want to be something. Maybe you are the one that God is going to use to remove poverty in your lineage. Maybe you are the one God is going to use to remove tears from your mother's eyes or your father, saying, when will it be my turn? When will it be my turn? I send all my children to school with all my hard-earned money. When are they going to start taking care of me? Maybe you are the one. But if you don't make up your mind to start something, to help yourself to grow in life, to start earning, how are you going to take care of your family? How will you be there for them? Especially people that are tied to you outside your family. Maybe you don't know that there are some people that God has sent you to help, apart from yourself. And if you are still struggling, how can you have the mind to help other people? I love Nigerians and I love Americans' attitude. I'm telling you, I love them in the sense that Nigerians are givers. They give. Americans too are givers, especially Black Americans. They love to give willingly. They don't need to know you. They don't need to know you. They love to give back to the world. And that is what I am also doing. I am giving back to the world. I support people that I know and people that I don't even know. There are people online, several people online that have been doing it for the past 5-6 years, helping people online. But some of them, they don't even know it. As long as immediately they receive the thing, they go. They don't care about you. But as long you are doing it out of a heart, out of giving, not expecting them to give you back. Because there are some people, they don't even want to know. You've done them. They're like alumanjiri on social media. If they will go to me, they will come to me. I give them money. They will go to the next person. They give them money. They go to the next person. They give them money. There was a lady that said something one day. She said, and I know some of them that she's referring to because the lady follows me as well. She said, why are people so greedy that they want to be taking and taking and taking and cannot give? That can oh my God, these people. Yeah. All right. Don't let me be diverted with this comment here. Okay. And she said she was tired of giving people who are greedy, who are selfish. They cannot even appreciate what you give to them. And this person, I believe that he or one of the people that she was referring to also follows me. When she gets, in fact, I've given her twice because she was complaining, oh, she needs money, she wants to help her family, and I gave her. I gifted her 2 times. And if I tell you the amount I gave her, you will be shocked. The third time, this person has the guts to send me message, mommy, oh, I need money for freezer. After you said you want to start a business, I gave you money to go and register, learn the business first, understand the model of the business, and then I gave her money the second time when she said she's done to start the business. And now she even has the guts to come and ask me money to buy a cooker so that she will use oven for whatever pastry she's cooking or she's baking. She has the guts, as if she put money in my pocket, as if she's looking at me because I live abroad as an ATM. That is what many of you that are living in Nigeria are looking people in abroad. You are connecting with them because of what you want to get from them, not what you want to also, contribute. And that is why so many people miss it. If you have that mind of what you want to get from people, you will lose. You will lose out. One of the people that I have been helping for many years as well, right? 2 years. And I'm happy because the man is not okay. Yeah. But I am happy because he used that money. He said to me, mommy, I love the way you always encourage us on the platform because he's a disabled man. Let me put it that way. He's a disabled man. He cannot walk. He's on wheelchair. So I always say, even if you're on wheelchair, you are disabled, you can still do something for yourself. And that's, he was convicted with that counsel and say, so he sent me a message, mommy, thank you so much. This money, I'm going to invest it in starting to rent a shop and start selling. That he never knew he could ever do anything in his life. He said each time people gives him money, he spend the money. He used it to eat. And I said, oh, I'm really happy. At least God taught you. God made you to listen to me so that you also can help yourself. So when he sent me that message, I was moved. I have to send him another money. That since you determined that, or you decided that you want to help yourself, they always say heaven help those who help themselves. But heaven will not come. God will not come down. He will use people, you and I. He will use you and I. So I had to send him another money. So when he opened that shop, he painted it. He showed me when he got the shop. Nothing was there. It was so bad. But he painted it. He put the shelves there. He bought the mineral, and I was forced to give him money to buy a freezer so that it can be cooling the mineral. And he puts his name, so dash. I was moved, and I thank God for that. You see, that is how you too can grow. When you help other people to grow, you too, you will grow. You will find favor. You know, the man doesn't come all the time. So his son came last Sunday, this couple of days. He came, he has been following me for a couple of months. And I noticed the name, but I didn't want to put it together that maybe, is the son of this man. So last Sunday, he sent me a message, mommy, on live stream here. Mommy, I'm expecting my birthday gifts. I said, no, don't ask me for any birthday gifts. He said, oh, mommy, it's my birthday. It was on the 20th, right? She said, oh, mommy, I'm expecting my birthday. I said, don't ask me for any birthday gifts. Let me decide if I want to give you anything. Don't ask me. Don't come to my platform because of what you want to get from me. Don't come. He was using a different name and he also changed his name. And I always say to him, say to people, if you connect with me today, I will go and check your profile. I want to see what you are doing before I can follow you back. That is the truth. Because why? I need people that can change or has a change of mindset that are willing to help themselves. I don't want to follow just the number. No, I want to follow people that are doing things to help themselves, that we both can rub our minds together and help each other. If I need help, they also can help me. Are you getting me? It's not because what you want to get from me. There are people like that. They follow you because of what they want to get from you, but they cannot spend their kobo for you. They can never. They can never. Why? Because they have that master spirit. They don't have the giving spirit. They just want to collect and collect and collect. And I always say to this, if you collect, if you collect and collect, one day there will be no more collection, no more collector. Why? Because you have finished draining that bank. You are finished. And so there is nothing to fall back to. So in my language, they will always say, "Owo we owo lowo fi mo." In other words, when you use this right hand to eat, in other words, you cannot wash the hand clean with just washing it by itself. You have to use both hands to rub it and remove the dirt in between your fingers and all of that to make it clean. So if you rub my back, I rub your back. That is what this life is made of. Okay? So the most successful people are not always the smartest. They are not most talented. They are not the most talented people. Okay? They are the ones who remain teachable. If you want to go far in life, you must be adaptable. You must humble yourself. You must listen to correction. You must do something that will help you change who you are. A person who you are yesterday, if you continue to be that person today, it means you cannot change. Change is constant. Change is constant. You cannot do the same thing, doing the same thing, and then expect change. No, there will be no change. That is the law of gravity. What goes up comes down. So if you don't want the same thing to happen, change your thought and your mindset, okay? People that are successful are the ones who remain teachable. They are flexible in their mind and committed to grow. If you have to have aspiration, you have to have aspiration. In other words, you have to have desire to grow or for growth. You must determine that I must grow this year, 2026, and it's never too late. Age is just a number. Don't look at your age. Don't look at whatever mistakes you have made before. Focus on where you are going. They will always say the bullseye. Do you know that something like a dart? That middle thing, they call it the bullseye. When you throw that arrow, if it's stuck into the middle, you have hit the bullseye. Until you do that, you keep trying. You keep trying because you have to have the mind or the eyes to the winning prize. You have to have that mind. Your eyes must be focused on that point, that small dot in the middle. That is why, and that takes the mind and concentration and discipline. Concentration and discipline. If you don't have, if you cannot concentrate, if you are someone that you always say, you are here and there and there, you cannot go far. Okay, I think I saw some people here on Facebook. You are what do you call it? You are liking it. Share the live stream. Say hello. Say something. How would I know? I see number of people there. How do I know who is there? I can see people power tapping. Power tap and say hello so I can appreciate you. Okay? So shift your mindset for a business growth. Okay? Remember, every step forward, no matter how small, moves moves you closer to the future. Let me take this again. Every step forward, every little steps. Remember, I said every small drops of water make a mighty ocean. So the steps you take every day towards your success, right? Mo mọ̀ pé wọ́n ní torí mo rójú ẹ orí ẹ bí yìí. Thank you for joining, my dear. How are you? Okay? So every step forward, no matter how small, moves you closer to the future. It, in other words, is getting you closer to your success. Is getting you closer. Ìgbà tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ní o mọ̀. Passive income, you are welcome, my dear. Hey, kí ni àwọn people yìí ń send gẹ̀? Ẹ má send message sí mi pa now. Kí ló dé? Ah, wọ́n ti pè. Ìgbà you know when you don't have interest now. Kí ló dé? Ah, okay. Every steps forward, no matter how small, moves you closer to the future you desire. That future you desire starts today. Ọ̀rọ̀, I'm going to come and start your training na because ilẹ̀ pé ni, but tí n bá máa ó máa fi tó next month ṣá, torí mi ò sí around, but tó bá máa fi tó next month, maybe 2 weeks time ṣá, tí ò báyìí tí enrollment ò báyìí tí close, I will join torí I'm also into learning. I always say that I'm a student of life. Oh, you know, mo máa ń kọ́gbọ́n gan everywhere, anything that will help me in life. Okay? Learn from your mistakes, adapt to changing, improve yourself, and your skill daily will take you to the future. Hallelujah. Yes, hallelujah. So, on Opeolu Cole Ventures, we inspire. Our philosophy is empowering vision, driving growth, and creates impact. Empowering vision, driving growth, and creating impact on people's life. That is my own legacy. That is my own philosophy. To see people that if I meet you, if you meet with me, and if you are honest and faithful, you can never remain the same. If you are honest and truthful to yourself, you pé o meet me, ayé ò lè wà bákan náà mọ́, except if you have different mindsets, you can never be the same. Why? Because I will pour onto you what I learned, what I have learned from people. This morning before I start, you remember I started after 3 or so, or after 4, I can't even remember. Yeah, after 4 or thereabouts, or to 4, right? I have been in a meeting. If you were here yesterday, remember I said, I was meant to have a meeting yesterday, and last minute they canceled it. I was really upset. Why? Because it was the first time of me. It's the first time of me meeting or having business to do with this person or this company. But they always say first impression counts. And sometimes first impression counts. If we don't have patience, we can miss it. In fact, when they rescheduled the meeting for today and we had the meeting, in fact, I am so grateful to God. Sometimes disappointments will always bring. Okay, all right, I get you. Grace, how are you, darling? So, great. How are you, darling? Thank you. Amini Paul. Thank you. How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Hello, my love. How have you been? You haven't come around. for a while. Thanks. Thank you. You love my outfit. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to stay cool, baby. You know, how are you doing? Are you enjoying the lovely, beautiful summer? Yeah. So yeah, you are welcome, my love. Yes, I know. I know. You haven't been in ages. I know. It's hot. Yes, it's hot today. And it rained yesterday. If it had not rained, maybe the weather will be unbearable today. Thank God for the rain. It has calmed the heat down a bit. Thank God for that. Okay. So we're talking about the key growth. The key to growth is being willing to learn, to adapt, and to grow, because that is how you can grow. And if you are not teachable, if you are someone that you don't want to change, nothing will change until you change, until you learn how to change, until you adapt and you are teachable. You cannot go far. If you think everything that you do is you, me, my, you know, it means you are in your own world. You are in your own world 360 degree. But the moment you get out of that shell, remember the story of Cocoon. When they come out of that shell, they become butterfly. So you can fly. You can be free. I love freedom. I love freedom. I don't want anybody to dictate my life for me. I have the right to dictate where I want to be at the time, at any time, at point in time, anything I want to do in my life. I have the right. Nobody can come and tell me, give me direction, go there, do this, do that. No, if you don't have the mindset of growth, then you will remain under, like a size bond servant. You will continue to be, God forbid, working for people for the rest of your life. I'm not saying working for people or doing 9 to 5 is wrong, but hey, when you get to a certain age, you will not be able to do it. You will not be able to do it. So it's advisable to have a second option. That is plan B, to start running a side hustle business. That is digital marketing. Okay, if you want to know more about what I do, there is a link in my bio. You see that name, Opeolu Cole Ventures. Press it. It will take you eh, to the link. And the link, once you press it, you go through my website. And if you are interested, let me tell you, one stream of income, 2, 3, or 4 is not enough in these days. No, it's not enough, except if you are telling yourself, oh, money, money. No, you have to be wise. You have to shine your eyes, as my people say. If you go to Lagos, if you used to live in Lagos, in village, and you go to Lagos, Lagos will happen to you. And they will tell you, shine your eyes, oh, because as you are doing, as they are doing in your village, Lagos people, they are smarter. You cannot, if you are not smart, if you are not wise, they can carry you broad daylight like that and carry you to somewhere. God forbid, you will not be kidnapped. But I'm just saying in irony that you have to shine your eyes, you have to wake up early, help yourself to become a better person. Okay? So invest in yourself, do whatever it takes now. You invest money to become better. There is nothing free. If you want to become a better person, and I said the future is today, not tomorrow. They always say future, the future, the future. The future is now. Your future is now. Where you are today is as a result of your past years of living, being ignorant and all of that. Hey, I saw one of my colleagues, they travel. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I've been well, my love. Grace B. Thank you, my darling. Thank you. Thank you for asking. I appreciate. At least you are well mannered. Some people will just come and be looking at you without asking a question. How are you doing? Or well done, or tapping. You know, they'll be watching from FYP. They want to see you, what you are saying, they want to hear what you are saying and what you are talking about. Anyhow, I'm going to end of the live stream here. And I wish you all the best. And I'm going to say this, If you are interested in my business, in the kind of business that I am doing, I have several businesses that I'm running. To God be the glory, and thank God for the strength, thank God for the wisdom, thank God that I also invest in myself. Why? Because I don't want to remain the same. I don't want to wait for my children to give me food, to send money to me and say, grandma, we haven't sent any money to grandma. You haven't sent we haven't sent money to mommy. No, I don't want that. If they give me, that is additional, but I want to be free. I want to, spend my own money on myself because nobody knows tomorrow. Inti ẹyẹ bá jẹ lẹyẹ máa gbé fò, man. Inti ẹyẹ bá jẹ, òun lẹyẹ máa gbé fò. So stop scratching the table, stop scratching and collecting the crumbs. Be yourself and who God has created you to be. Become that person. It also involves investing in yourself. That is the gospel truth. That is the fact. If you don't invest in your skill, in the knowledge, you cannot go far. You cannot go far. So until I come your way, I still remain Sisi Okpe. And connect with me. The link is in my bio. If you want to learn more about my business, and then you are welcome. So let us grow together and earn this moolah. Moolah, moolah, moolah. Money is everywhere. So shine your eyes. Bye-bye. Grace B, thank you, my love. Thank you. See you soon. See you.